Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journiter, evening headlines on November 8, 2023. Man arrested in Arkansas after child found in hidden closet that was nailed shut. Sky News, police rip off secret door in closet and make heartbreaking discovery on other side. Daily Star, harrowing moment hero police rescue scared girl, 5, from inside tiny secret closet in home. The Mirror, body cam footage shows girl rescued from hidden closet. Kite, video shows the moment cops rescue 5-year-old girl from inside tiny, secret closet in Arkansas home. Woodland birds in quickening decline in UK, with risk of extinctions, say experts. Airbnb squatter from hell is finally evicted after 575 days. The Independent, tenant from hell, evicted after overstaying Airbnb for over a year. Hindustan Times, Airbnb tenant from hell who refused to pay for 570 days finally gone. Business Insider, Airbnb squatter leaves Brentwood rental property. Despite debate no-show, Donald Trump would have to be hit by a meteor to miss out on nomination. Sky News, some voters think Trump's a criminal and support him anyway. New York Magazine, Trump is taking a victory lap. He might live to regret it. The Independent, is Trump pulling away? China releases methane plan as hopes rise for new climate agreement with US. The Guardian, China makes opening play on methane policy ahead of UN climate summit. Financial Times, China finally reveals plan to cut methane amid US climate deal rumors. The Independent, China releases methane control plan with no reduction target. EURACTIV, China, world's largest methane emitter, unveils action plan to cut pollution. Hamas hostages, Israeli mothers recall their children being kidnapped by Hamas. BBC, I first want my son to come back with rest of hostages, then IDF and Hamas can fight all they want. France 24 English, mother reveals last thing she heard from 12-year-old son before Hamas stole him. The Independent, Israel-Hamas war, tearful Israeli mother describes how she escaped Hamas capture, but husband and son were taken hostage. Sky News, taken captive, Raya and Hilla Rotem, texted family while abducted. Hezbollah warns of regional war if Gaza bombing goes on. BBC, Israel-Hamas war, Hezbollah official says group could be forced into wider conflict over Gaza attacks. Sky News, what is Hezbollah? What to know about one of the most dangerous forces in the Middle East. USA Today, how Lebanon's Hezbollah group became a critical player in the Israel-Hamas war. New Russian naval corvette damaged in Ukraine cruise missile attack on Crimea base. The Independent, Ukraine war latest, Russia planning to encircle city in third wave, Putin could provoke another war in Europe. Sky News, Russia's growing list of naval losses. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, Odessa Museum of Fine Arts rocked by Russian missile strike on 124th anniversary. Art newspaper, Russian warship badly damaged in missile strike in Crimea. Hamburg, pupils evacuated after teacher reportedly threatened with gun. BBC, German school forced to evacuate after suspected gun threat. Reuters, Germany, Hamburg police rush to threat at school. DW, English, man arrested after 4-year-old hostage held at Hamburg airport, latest from ITV News. Russia-Ukraine war at a glance, what we know on day 623. The Guardian, Russia bombarded 118 Ukraine towns, officials, WION Newspoint. WION, Russia throws men, firepower at Ukraine's Avdiivka to little avail. The Moscow Times, Russia-Ukraine war, list of key events, day 623. Al Jazeera English, hundreds gather as candlelight vigil held for Ukrainian soldiers killed in missile attack. Terrified cruise passenger feared she would die in storm, so she turned on Strictly. The Independent, I told my friend where to find my wool. Passenger recounts horror of saga cruise storm. The Telegraph, spirit of discovery, cruise ship passengers feared for their lives. BBC, cruise ship returns to UK after 100 passengers injured in storm, latest from ITV News. ITVX, saga passengers said last goodbyes as cruise ship hit nightmare storm. U.S. Congress only Palestinian-American Rashida Tlaib censured over Israel comments. Sky News, House votes to censure Representative Tlaib over Israel stance. Bloomberg, left-wing Democrat censured by House over Israel-Hamas war comments. Australian farmer Colin Devereux survives crocodile attack by biting back. BBC, Australian man survives crocodile attack by biting reptile's eyelid. The Independent, Australian farmer bites saltwater crocodile on eyelid in Northern Territory. The Telegraph, cattle producer Colin Devereux survives crocodile attack after biting back. Hamas leaders dead men walking as Israel claims troops are fighting in heart of city. Sky News, Hamas rages as Israel kills its weapons chief Mohsen Abu Zina, dramatic operation on cam. Hindustan Times, Israel says it wiped out Hamas weapons chief. Politico Europe, Israel eliminates Hamas top weapons chief Mohsen Abu Zina. The Telegraph, Israel-Hamas war, Israel says top Hamas weapons manufacturer killed. Man crushed to death by robot in South Korea. Army bases fall to RSF in Sudan, forcing thousands to flee, as harrowing details of sieges emerge. Sky News, Sudan conflict, thousands flee fresh ethnic killings in Darfur. BBC, Gaza has the world's attention, but the suffering in Sudan is immense. Vox.com, more people forced to flee Sudan to Chad as fighting intensifies across Darfur. Médecins Sans Frontières, MSF, International, Sudan Situation Report, 7 November 2023 Sudan. We can't ignore these people, huge surge in numbers fleeing Gaza City. The Guardian, Israel under pressure over plight of Gaza civilians as thousands flee. Hampstead Highgate Express, more civilians flee as Israeli attacks on Gaza City intensify, latest from ITV News. ITVX, Israel says its forces have entered heart of Gaza City amid war with Hamas. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.